We are here at Green Springs Park in Enterprise, Florida. This is a really small 31-acre park. It has this beautiful green spring, which is one of Florida's rare sulfur springs. So you don't get this everywhere, but unfortunately you can't swim in this spring, but it is a beautiful place to come and just relax and admire this incredible pool of green water, which is also a rarity in Florida as well. There are a few trails here, a playground, and a few other things that we're going to check out while we're here. So come along with us and come and check out this tiny spring park. Green Springs Park is 31 acres of pristine, jungle-like nature in Enterprise, Florida, which is about 30 miles northeast of Orlando. The park is run by Volusia County and is open from sunrise to sunset and is completely free to visit. The highlight of the park is this vibrant green pool, and it's only a short walk from the parking area. Green Springs is one of Florida's few green sulfur springs, and depending on the light and time of year, the color can shift a bit from bright emerald to more of a darker jade green. Part of that color comes from the spring's chemistry, with sulfur in the water and plant life in the basin adding to that rich green look. It's also a surprisingly productive spring, putting out close to 1 million gallons of water a day. Swimming isn't allowed here, and the spring area is protected so the aquatic plants and wildlife can thrive. People used to think that it was bottomless, but it has lateral vents and a shaft that descends 76 feet. So this green spring is like 76 feet deep. Yeah, they used to actually swim in this water. From there, the spring's waters flow into a small creek system that drains other springs in the area and eventually makes its way to Lake Monroe. The history here is pretty fascinating and spans thousands of years. Archaeological evidence, including a massive shell midden, shows that native people such as the Mayaca and Seminole lived in the area for at least 6,000 years. Native Americans were drawn to the spring and considered it sacred. They believed its mineral-rich sulfur water possessed mystical healing properties. In the early 1840s, a settler named Cornelius Taylor built a hotel on top of the shell mound overlooking the spring. It turned into a classic old Florida health resort stop, especially for travelers moving along the St. Johns River by steamboat. People would come here to take the waters, hoping that it would help with everything from aches and pains to stomach issues. Green Springs Park officially opened as a public nature preserve in 2008 and today serves as a major trailhead for the Spring to Spring Trail and the East Central Regional Rail Trail. In addition to the beautiful spring, there are several trails that you can explore in the park. The main path leading to the spring overlook is paved and wheelchair accessible, and it's an easy stroll from the parking area. There's also a small playground and picnic area near the entrance if you're traveling with kids. While you're here, I highly recommend taking a little time to explore the natural dirt trails too. There is a short half-mile loop that winds around the spring area through a shady hammock, and it gives you that jungle-like feel that the park is known for. Along the way, you'll notice little side paths that branch off towards streams and pockets of lush vegetation, so it's definitely worth slowing down and exploring the area. So there seems to be this little trail that kind of like goes behind the spring. I think just connects the two overlooks. But you can like walk over here to the stream. Sounds like it's like a waterfall over here.
Yeah, look at that little stream.
That's kind of like a little waterfall. Ooh, you can really smell the sulfur. It's like some weird like Alice in Wonderland jungle because of the green water. It's kind of, I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but it's almost kind of like a minty green, which is a little weird, but it's really cool. Cloudy blue color over here. So cool. It almost kind of reminds me of the the lakes in Canada, but not as turquoise. It's almost like more of a powder blue than a turquoisey blue, but the contrast between the blue and the green is just so cool.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Just came across this little bridge here that goes over the stream. It really is like a powder blue. It is a really cool, beautiful park. Like, there's a lot of greenery, kind of just makes you feel like you're in the middle of the jungle. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at right here. Look at that. How pretty is that? Wow. Look at how pretty this is. This looks so incredible, like a jungle postcard. It's amazing. Some of these side trails really felt like a little hidden slice of paradise just waiting to be discovered. There were no crowds at all during our visit, so the whole hike felt like a nice, peaceful escape. Green Springs also contains a major trailhead that connects to a couple of the much longer trail systems. From here, you can connect into the Spring to Spring Trail. When it's fully complete, it will be 26 miles long and connect De Leon Springs State Park to Gemini Springs State Park, with Green Springs as one of the key stops along the way. Just keep in mind that the full trail isn't complete yet, so there are still sections that will be finished in future phases.
Yeah, so this is actually part of the Coast to Coast Trail.
St. Petersburg to Canaveral National Seashore.
Yeah, all the way across the state. A few different trails, actually.
Wow.
The blue one is the Coast to Coast, 250 miles. St. John's River to Sea Loop, which is that loop there, 260 miles. The yellow Heart of Florida loop is 250 miles. 600 miles of paved trails. Yeah, so if you want to do super long trails, you got a few options. Coast to Coast, St. John's River to Sea Loop, and the Heart of Florida loop.
Green Springs is a smaller stop, but it's absolutely worth it if you're in the area. The spring is the star of the show, and the trails around it are a really peaceful way to slow down and enjoy some classic old Florida scenery. Plus, you don't need a ton of time here either. You can see the spring overlooks and walk the main loop in under an hour. And while you're already out here, I highly recommend making the short drive over to Gemini Springs. It's only about 4 miles away, and it's another beautiful park to explore, and it's free as well. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our adventure today. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to discover more fun things to do in Florida and beyond. And a reminder that if you do want to see our theme park content, you'll find that over on our second channel called The Q Life, which has all of our latest park guides, news and updates, and more. And as always, a huge thank you to our channel members for supporting the channel. You guys make videos like this possible, and if you would like to support what we do here and get exclusive emotes, early access to our videos, and more, click the link in the video description for more details. Next, we're heading right down the road to Gemini Springs. When that video is ready, we'll link it in the screen right here. I'll see you over there.